Hello Virgo, and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have a Virgo sun sign, Virgo moon sign, Virgo ascendant. We're taking a look at your current energies. Some of you could have just stepped into them, some of you could be in the midst of these energies, and some of you could be towards the end of these energies. See how your situation connects with these energies. Anything you're experiencing currently, or any situation which has been on your mind, see how it vibes with this reading, see how it connects, and go through the reading and the guidance before putting any plan into action. So let us start the reading for Virgo. We'll start by taking a look at your past, which is Ace of Wands, followed by the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So it talks of a brand new beginning. You've been feeling very inspired in the past, Virgo, about something, and you've been putting a lot of effort into your inspiration, into what motivates you, into what fires you up, so to say. All right, and you are taking more cognizance of your responsibilities and duties towards it rather than your feelings about it. Okay, so you have this you have had this phase in the past where whether you have liked it, not liked it, how much have you liked it, that is immaterial, but your duty and responsibility towards this whatever new venture this is, it could be a creative venture for a lot of you. It could be about studying, learning something. It could be about any creative project. It could be a new enterprise you have started. It could be a new hobby. Whatever it is, there has been a new start for you, and you have been working very hard on it in your past, regardless of your emotions towards it, or your emotions in general have really not been your priority. Your priority has been to work on this, put your focus, attention, and energy into this, and keeping your emotions a little on the side. Presently, you've got the Star card, you have the Alchemist, and you have the King of Wands. So you've got really nice, powerful, mature energy around you, Virgo, currently, because you've got two kings, you have got the Alchemist, and you've got this Star card. The Star card is talks of many things. I'll just list a few. For some of you, you've been waiting for this break to come. It was something you've been waiting on, and you finally did get your break. So it is some kind of a wish which has manifested for you, because now the universe thought the time was right to give you that spark of inspiration and motivation, right? And for some of you, it was something that you had left to do in the future for yourself, right? So because whatever your past had been, maybe you could not get enough time to devote to this particular venture, and you kept telling yourself that maybe sometime in the future I will do it, and that future has come into the present now, where you've started work on that very seriously, very, very seriously, in a very dedicated manner. And right now you have the energies of the Alchemist, where whatever you are putting together regarding this venture of yours, it is working out beautifully. Everything you touch seems to turn to gold. Everything you touch, everything you do, it has a magical property of blossoming and glowing and growing. You feel this is I would like to say that you are on a you're on a roll, Virgo, that whatever you seem to be doing seems to bear immediate fruit. It takes you in a positive direction, it takes you forward. There is no stopping you right now, and that is and this King of Wands makes further plans based on the kind of success you have seen so far, that whatever you have been doing has been growing beautifully. And now you are looking at and that also motivates you, and you get motivated by your results. So it's like both of these energies are acting on each other, and there you get more inspired, more motivated to continue working with this, because it is panning out beautifully for you. This is the same Ace of Wands, which the king is holding in his hand. So it talks of a person who took that opportunity. Here it is just an arm, but now you see what you have made out of this opportunity. You've taken something and you've created something. These are very powerful energies, which the universe shows that the universe is really giving it all to you, so that your venture blossoms and grows, and I mean, kind of really becomes big. Right, so in the present, you are in very good, very powerful energies, and here the alchemist has all the tools he needs. It's the sword, the pentacle, the cups. He has the clear thought process. He's got the resources. He's driven. He has the drive, because this wand is here, and the cups as well. In his heart, he just feels, he knows that whatever he is doing, it does make him happy. But having got the king of cups, it is not something you're focusing too much on. You're not focusing on how it makes you feel. You get very inspired by the success rather than get very happy with the success. There's a difference in that. The success motivates you to work a little harder and work a little more and plan a little more about how you want to make this thing grow. And emotions are something, yes, it's nice, it's there, you feel happy, but that is not what you focus on, Virgo. So let us get a look at the guidance for you. You've got the Temperance. A beautiful balance is coming in your life, Virgo. Five of Wands and the Princess of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. All right, so now that a new balance is coming about in your life, with this new venture, doing so well, don't get caught up in your head. A. B. Don't get into a conflict with others at work or people around you, because that is likely to lower your morale. Don't let it can also mean that don't let conflicting thoughts lower your energy. Keep your motivation high, keep your inspiration high. Don't give in to fears. That is what these are the some of the energies which are associated with Five of Wands, that you get caught up in so many things that your energy gets spread out in so many directions and gets diffused from your main your the thing which you're really really so inspired to do, and which is coming out so well. So if you're going to put your energy in other things, be it conflict, be it doubt, be it fear, then that is what is going to throw these things out of balance, and probably you'll really need to get a little more, not a little more, but a lot more practical about how what you are putting your energy into. Sometimes for some of you, I am also getting that now that this particular venture is growing, it is doing very well, some of you are motivated and inspired to branch out into other things as well, which is which could cause you splitting up of energy. Okay, right now you're focused on this, and if you think that you would like to diversify now itself and put that energy to into other channels as well, that is the option for some of you. But and having said that, you've got the Princess of Pentacles, but again you will need to really work from scratch regarding those new options which you would like to pursue simultaneously. So this Five of Wands has the various meanings of this Five of Wands is not to doubt, not to get into a conflict with yourself and give into doubts, or don't get into a conflict with others, which can lower your energy and deflect this Wands energy into other useless kind of things. And the other energy of Five of Wands is, in case you want to start more than one project simultaneously, you'll need to work really hard at getting a little bit of information regarding it. You're having to start from scratch, starting at a right from the beginning, at the beginner stage. So see if you would really like to do that right now when this thing is already prospering. You also each one of you needs to see where you stand as far as the growth of this particular venture is concerned. Is it the right time to start diversifying and looking at other options? Is it the time to start doubting yourself and see that where you've come so far, it just might take you back a few steps? Because this is the card which talks of starting at from ground zero. So if you give in to these kind of doubts, you can really push yourself back. And if you are willing to, wanting to do a few new things simultaneously, then again you'll have to start working from scratch. And this card does say that overall, try and focus on this. Don't, shift your focus to other things right now. It could cause a lot of conflict. It could cause you a lot more hard work and, hard labor and learning new things. So when you're learning new things, whatever is getting, if this is not really really established, though you're seeing a lot of growth, but maybe you do really need the time to really really give it a very strong foundation, and then you can allow it to grow on its own. But right now, to diversify would require removing effort from here and putting it into other things. And when you remove the effort from something which is growing very well, though it is in the initial stages, the growth might come down a little bit because your energy is moving elsewhere. So let's get a card of outcome for you. You've got Three of Pentacles. Yes, do work with when like I had mentioned, if you have, avoid getting into conflict with others, because this is the time for all of you to work together as a team to make this thing grow, and to really establish it very solidly, so to say. And you have got the Prince of Wands. So don't be very hasty in in taking a decision regarding this Five of Wands energy, whether you'd like to diversify, whether you get into you keep getting into a back and forth situation regarding what you are doing with this. To put it briefly, don't alter your plans. That's what the card is saying. Don't alter the plans over here. Don't disrupt what is growing very nicely for you. Just work in harmony with this particular venture, work in harmony with others, and work in harmony with this, rather than looking at other things for now. You really need to build this up, Virgo, for now, and not get into anything else, and commit yourself also to this, rather than get into self-doubt, or allow your thoughts to go here and there regarding this. So that is the what the cards are telling you, to continue focusing on this, and continue building this up and putting all your energy, and take the initiative just to build this, rather than getting inspired by other things. I mean, you started something new, you worked on your inspiration, so that gives you the confidence that yes, I can start other new things as well. But here it is talking of having too much to handle and getting too much on your plate. If you at this point in time you leave this, I mean, not leave this, but shift your focus from here onto other things. It's advisable to keep your focus on this only for now, Virgo. So what guidance can we give, Virgo? Because this Page of Pentacles is a card of learning something new. So if you're going to start something new, you'll need to learn something about it, and as you take away attention from this and put it into that, then this is likely to slow down a bit. So what guidance can we give, Virgo? Okay, let me see. Life review. Yes, just take stock of how this thing has progressed. Be very mindful of all what happened and what has brought you to this stage over here. Right? Healthy lifestyle. And then then you take a call on whether you would like to proceed onto something new or include something new in this routine. But do take a good look at all what has happened in the past before you reach another conclusion. Healthy lifestyle. So you might be working very hard with this, and it is also so anytime you start the venture, anytime you begin something, it requires a lot of effort. So do look after your health. Choose to eat food which is more nutritious, which has more life force. Take adequate rest, physical rest as well as mental rest. Okay, so basically these cards are hinting towards focusing on this, because if you're going to get too much on your plate, it's going to wear you thin. it's going to take a toll on your well-being as well. So just see how this is proceeding and stay with it for a while, and just make sure that this is blossoming and growing and being healthy, and you are also blossoming and growing and staying healthy, and not doing too much which can strain your health. You got a brilliant idea. So this was a brilliant idea for you to start on. And regarding this, if you get some more inspiration, some more idea, just be with it. For some reason I happen to put this card over here and not here, so I think this is a card of focusing on these energies, that whatever you're inspired to make this grow, it's better to stay with that, because that is going to help this, rather than doing something else, Virgo. So somehow the placement of cards makes a lot of adds up with energies on which they are placed. Otherwise I could have easily put it here, but for some reason I put it here, because it is talking about this rather than this. This is something to be kept for a later date. This is what needs to be focused on, and all your ideas and inspiration towards growing this they need to be focused here, so that you start getting a new balance. You get a balance in your work, in your new life, in your new path and things like that, and establish that firmly before proceeding and wanting to diversify. So that was your reading, Virgo. I hope you liked it, and if you did, do subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.